Hello everyone, this is Chris with an exclusive tutorial for virtualmonk.com. Today we're taking a look at how to style lists for use in horizontal navigation. Take a look at the final product here. And navigation is what? Well, most often in web design, navigation is a series or a list of links and therefore should be treated as such. Styling our navigation in list items really gives us a lot of control and allows us to do some pretty cool things. Source files are available at the link provided in the upper right. Now let's take a look at what we're working with. We have an HTML file with a div, ID of container. Inside of that container div, we have a div ID header, div ID navigation container, or nav container, and inside that nav container we have an unordered list with 5 list items. This is going to serve as our navigation. Taking a look at the attached style sheet, we see styles for the body. This is essentially setting a background color, styling the fonts and the color of the font to a light gray, black background. Container is just set to 800 pixels, height of 100%, and this margin 0 is setting 0 pixels for the top and bottom, and auto left and right, and that's essentially just going to center our container inside the browser window. And the header div is just styled appropriately to display the logo. Pretty simple. Let's preview this. The first thing we're going to want to do is get rid of these bullets alongside the list items. To do that, we're going to go to the style sheet, hit enter a few times, number sign, nav, underscore, container, space, UL. What this is doing is selecting the unordered lists inside of the div with an ID of nav container. Bracket, enter, tab. We're going to type list, style, colon, none, semicolon. Close this, save it, preview it in the browser. And there goes our bullets. The next thing we're going to want to do is display these in a horizontal fashion. Back to the style sheet. Hit enter a few times. We're going to type nav underscore container unordered lists list items, just drilling it down even further and selecting the list items inside of here. Bracket, enter, and we are going to type display inline semicolon. Let's close this, save it, preview it in the browser, and you'll see the list items are now displayed left to right or inline. And now let's style these links. To do that, let's go back to the style sheet, hit enter a few times. We're going to drill it down really far this time. We're going to number sign, nav underscore container unordered list list item anchor tag, open bracket, hit enter, and let's style the background color to a dark gray, semicolon. Let's style the font color to, let's see, let's go a little bit lighter on that, not quite white. And let's close that out, save it, preview it in the browser. Alright, and there we go. Let's see, it looks like we need to set some padding around these, so let's go back to the style sheet. Inside that anchor tag, hit enter, padding, and I am going to do, let's do 3 pixels for the top and bottom, 7 pixels for the left and right. Save it, preview this in the browser. Alright, now they're looking pretty good. Let's get rid of that underline as well. To do that, we are going to type text decoration none, semicolon. Save it. There we go. And the last step we have to do here is set the hover or the rollover state. Back to the style sheet. Hit enter. And we are going to type nav underscore container unordered list list item anchor tag colon hover. Enter. Set the background color to white and the color of the text to, let's do black. Close that, save it, preview, and there we go. We have some nice horizontal navigation in very few lines of code. And you can do a lot of things with this. You can swap background images, all kinds of things. You know, use this, do your own thing, be creative. I'm going to make a part 2 to this, and I'm going to show you some tricks that I use often when developing sites.